I don't know who is making such comments, but if it is to go by the talk by the Honorable Amuriat, the former president of the FDC, I think he needs to be reminded that he is no longer the president of the FDC. That the FDC delegates conference sat last year and suspended him together with the Secretary General and the Treasurer General, and of course, Mr. Tuterebuka Bamwenda. And therefore, he must stop masquerading as the FDC president. That needs to be clear. And so until a time when he gets out of the suspension, he has no mandate to tell us what to do with the FDC. We are in interim leadership, myself as the acting Treasurer General, the Honorable Omorodi, the Road Mayor of Kampala, Honorable Elias Lukwago, who is the acting president, Mr. Kaija Harod, who is the acting Secretary General, and the Honorable Kawaziguruka, who is the acting chairman of the Electoral Commission. And therefore, I got surprised to hear that somebody was supposedly telling us to stop using the FDC as our party. But two, I am a member of the FDC, a member of parliament, elected on the FDC ticket, and nobody can actually attempt to say I am out of the FDC until a time when I decided to opt out, if I wanted to.
Well, fair enough, Honorable Mwijukye, but what I want to ask is that do you hold the view that Engineer Patrick Amuriat owes it to Dr. Kizza Besigye as founding president of FDC and should perhaps pass on the respect for that, and maybe not go into all these comments, especially in the media, that have brought about the rift?
You see, I personally drove with the Honorable Amuriat as his national chairman task force of his campaigns around the whole country, campaigning for him. It was very difficult to sell him. I took him to Teso. He was rejected totally by all the members of parliament at that time. The Honorable Araso, the Honorable Kupa, the Honorable Osege Angeline, the Honorable, the former member of parliament for the municipality, who has now, I think that's Aliko, yes, Aliko Habat, Edmund. All of them said, this man is not a leader, he cannot be our president, in Teso. But we moved around the country, worked so hard to make him a president. Little did we know that he would share our efforts. And therefore, I am not surprised that he can speak ill of Dr. Besigye, whose brand he rode on. So it is not surprising. But you see, that is part of the mission for which, I mean, that is part of the contract they have with the junta, that they must do everything possible to bring down Dr. Besigye. Because what Museveni has done is try to say, I may have my challenges, but let me demonize every alternative leader. And so they have actually helped him to say, can we attack Dr. Besigye and show the whole country that the man is nothing, there's nobody. So it is either Museveni or nobody. So I am not surprised to hear that person you say attack Dr. Besigye, because that is his assignment.